Hey guys, so there's two things that are really great about making sheet pan dinners. Number one, you're using one pan to cook everything together, so everything comes out at once and you're ready to eat. Number two, you can pretty much put any vegetables you have in your fridge on that sheet pan. You can put potatoes. I have some potatoes left over from a bag of potatoes that I had. I have one onion left over, so I am going to cut up these potatoes and onion. I think I have some carrots in the fridge, some cauliflower. If you have peppers, if you have zucchini, if you have squash, mushrooms, asparagus, green beans, whatever you have in your fridge, you can turn it into a sheet pan dinner with some chicken, and voila, it's the easiest dinner you can make. So I have one chicken cut up right here. This might look a little different than what you expect normally when you get chicken at the grocery store. Normally you get like the thighs or the drumstick or the chicken breast or the whole leg quarter. The chicken might look a little paler than what you're looking at here. This is a chicken that was gifted to me. And you're probably like, someone gave you a chicken as a gift. Yeah, maybe that's weird for some people, but for me, this is really nice because this is a really good quality chicken, organic. And this person goes to like a farm or something and gets the chicken, pick out the chicken you want, and they prepare it for you, cut it up for you, and send you on your way. Just like people would go to a farm and purchase a whole cow and then have the cow broken up into like, 10 pounds of ground meat and, 2 roasts or whatever, however you want your cow divided up. Basically, this is what they do with chicken. And the one thing that I noticed right away from this chicken is that the meat is a darker, much darker color. The fat is yellow, and the chicken is it just looks totally different than the chicken you buy at the store, at the supermarket. And it tastes fantastic. So that's why this chicken looks like this versus what you're used to seeing, how it's normally cut up. So this is like a piece of breast. So anyway, if you don't have a whole chicken that you're going to cut up yourself, totally fine. Just get yourself like 6 to 8 chicken thighs. That's the best cut to use for this because they stay super juicy, but they get crispy on the outside. So good. So either get a whole chicken cut up or 6 to 8 chicken thighs. So I'm putting that aside for now. I'm going to make a marinade for this in a minute. But I first want to cut up these potatoes because I want to dice them up and put them back in the water because that's going to help get rid of some of the starch and make them a little crispier when they bake in the oven. Cut the onion into chunks. And I'm going to cut the potatoes into chunks. So just cut your potato into like 1-inch cubes and just put them back in the water. And while you prepare everything else, these will be releasing some of their starch and it'll make for a crispier oven baked sheet pan potato. Okay, so this is what I have in my fridge. I have some cauliflower left over from a massive head of cauliflower that I got. It was honestly bigger than the pot that I cook pasta in. It was huge. So I have this left over. I have some baby carrots that have been in there for a while. And I have these 2 packs of mushrooms that need to get used up. So those are going to be my vegetables for my sheet pan tonight. Just cleaning out my fridge. So I had 4 or 5 little potatoes. I have some cauliflower left over, some baby carrots, and some mushrooms. And those are going to be my veggies. So the next step is to make the sauce for the chicken. Not the sauce, the marinade, the seasoning for the chicken is going to be olive oil. And this marinade, whatever's left in the bowl after you season the chicken and get it on the sheet pan, you're going to season the vegetables also. Okay, so I have about half a cup of olive oil. And now I am going to do some smoked paprika, probably just what I have left. This was good stuff. Got to get some more. So that's about a teaspoon of smoked paprika, about a teaspoon of salt, about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, about a teaspoon of oregano, teaspoon of black pepper. And now I am going to take my little grater and I'm going to grate about 5 cloves of garlic, nice sized ones. If they're tiny, just do maybe 6 or 7, and just grate those in there. See that? That's what you want. Okay. And then last but never least, you're going to want the juice of half a lemon. Well, it depends how juicy your lemon is. If it's a super juicy lemon, you do half. If it's not so juicy, do the whole thing. But just take your lemon, give it a nice roll. You want about a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. So let's see. Looks pretty juicy. So I'm gonna do all right, I'm gonna save the rest of this lemon for my water. Okay, so you have about 1/3 cup of lemon juice, a little less, between 1/4 and 1/3. Okay, so we're gonna pour that just like that and give this a good mix. You're gonna pour this all over your chicken. And just toss the chicken in the lemon juice and the olive oil and all this deliciousness. I have my baking sheet. Okay, so you want to preheat your oven to 425. Now lay the chicken out on the baking sheet, leaving some room in between to put the vegetables. Now you see all that left in there? That's going to be for the vegetables. Okay, so I drained the potatoes, and now I'm going to take the onion, I'm going to toss that in there, and I'm going to take the potatoes, put those in there. Okay, so the cauliflower, onion, and potato are nicely coated in the remaining olive oil, lemon juice seasoning from the chicken. And I am not going to have room on the pan for mushrooms and carrots. So it's just going to be potatoes, onions, cauliflower, the chicken, and then I'll make a little salad on the side, just something refreshing, a little different texture. Okay, so now take your vegetables and you're going to nestle them in around the chicken. Just dump everything on here. And then just spread it all out. So obviously I have no room for carrots or mushrooms on here. This now will go in the oven at 425 for about 30 minutes and then check it. Because the point is for the potatoes to be tender and for the chicken to be at 165. So usually 30 minutes does the trick. But just check it when you take it out. So I will see you in 30. Bye. Okay guys, so this has been in the oven for 30 minutes. It looks great. It smells fantastic. So now let's check the chicken to see if it's done and check the potatoes to make sure they're tender enough. Nice big fat drumstick here to see what temperature it's at. And we are perfect. This is done. So 30 minutes was perfect. And the potatoes, let's stab one. Yep, goes right through, nice and easy. Perfect. So dinner is ready. I'm going to get this plated up and give it a taste. Okay, so I took the chicken off the sheet pan And even though it's done, and even though the potatoes are done, my little one, my youngest one, tasted a potato and she's like, I want them a little softer. So I'm going to pop this back in the oven for another 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, so these were in there for another 10 minutes. She just tested them. They're nice and soft how she likes them. So now, give this a toss. Get all that delicious sauce all over the potatoes. All right. So now I'm going to put all these in a bowl and we're going to serve up dinner family style tonight. Okay guys, so the chicken is done, the potatoes are done, and I made a little tiny side salad to go on the side, and dinner family style is served. So let me put a plate together and show you. And there you have it guys, a simple, delicious, home-cooked meal. Sheet pan chicken and vegetables. My vegetables happen to be cauliflower, potatoes, and onion, and a little side salad. Thanks for watching. I am going to go get this on the table and we're going to sit down to eat. Bye.